Hi, my wonderful Aries. Welcome to Dredge Jive Tarot. This week we're going to be doing a relationship spread. So come on in. It should get good. For you, those of you new to the channel, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling 4 cards for you. 4 cards for the person that you're dealing with, and 4 cards for the status of the relationship. I like to kind of start with how you view yourself, Aries. Should be. How does Aries view themselves in the relationship? Page of Swords, you seem to be wanting to learn, but not. Instead, I see you making a decision or at a crossroads, or you see yourself torn between 2 decisions. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I left? Should I right? Should I up? Should I down? Hmm. Let's think about this. The person that Aries is dealing with, how do you see them? 3 of Swords in reverse. This could be, let me not speak on it, but this could be recovering from some sort of detriment, some sort of um, betrayal, some kind of heartbreak, either by you or something that has happened. You see them as kind of heartbroken, but let's check. I see the 7 of Pentacles. I see them taking inventory right now. I see them wanting to like really look at their pros and cons. Very, I'd say analytical, but it's almost like they stack up their worldly goods as opposed to spiritual natures on how well they are succeeding in life. But you judge yourself based on actions, so I mean, I guess it's all fair, right? These just don't want to go in. I see the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, but there is some sort of stagnation. There's some sort of trip or trek that somebody wants to start on, but they don't see a possibility. They don't see a available road. See the 6 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So because of some upheaval, because of some sort of lack of stability in the home life itself, there seems to be a need to recover, or vice versa. Because there was this disharmony or this disruption of some sort, it seems like it's caused a disruption in the family itself. Now, the 6 of Swords is a revisiting. There's something about this person that wants to revisit, but there's something that's stopping them from doing so. I also see judgment. There is a possibility of them judging themselves harshly or otherwise, kind of causing their own rainstorms, so to say. I have entirely too many cards on the table right now to, but this just seems to be a talkative reading, so we're going to go with it. King of Swords in reverse. This is very analytical, browbeating, something about actions and disharmony or disillusion. Now, there's also someone involved that has a very negative outlook on the other person. They are all about action and kind of asserting themselves, asserting their dominance, and kind of moving in a forward direction, kind of leading by example, but with just so many things in different directions that it doesn't even really have a leg to stand on. Like, what do they call it when I distract myself with busy work so that I don't have to Disassociation. They're the confident person, possibly you, Aries, because it was the King of Wands, are dissociating, or that's how they see you. Now, how does Aries see the relationship? The High Priestess in reverse. It's not very comfortable, sensual. It's probably not a relationship. It's probably more work-based, parental-based, job boss related. It doesn't have that intellectual kind of spiritual feel, that deep connection with one another. I think it's kind of lacking that. So there's a lot of times where this person will speak and it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. There's a lot of times that you speak and it goes right over their head. So, but we have the Page of Wands here. So there is a desire too. So at least there is a desire. There's just not a lot of accomplishing that desire. We don't hit the mark very often in this relationship. What does Aries want from the relationship? Just want to get over it and move on. Can I just get up out this hole without you continuing to stab me with swords in my back? Man, it's really hard to think. It's really hard to move. You're always complaining. You're always talking about something. And I just want you to get over it. Really, really, Aries. So that could be why you're at the crossroads right now. Now, of course, we are going to pull a couple of clarifiers, but that will be after the fact of pulling your person and the relationship. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There's definite something is not working. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there needs to be some sort of separation. There needs to be some sort of not a dissociation, not like you've been doing, but more of a tangible laying out the boundaries. This is mine. This is yours. This is what is ours, which in retrospect isn't nothing compared to what is yours or what is mine. But there is this place where we do kind of bump shoulders a little bit. You understand? Now, the person that you're dealing with, we're going to kind of brush over them too real quick before we get some clarifiers. And how's the person Aries deal? They see themselves as mobile, going forward, in control. Um, they're the captain of the ship. What they say goes. They have the scepter. They have the talking stick. Yeah? How does Aries' partner see Aries? How does your partner view you? Does Aries' partner view Aries? Oh yeah. You got a little present there waiting for him. See your little present? You got a little box right there at your waist, but you're not wanting to work with him. This isn't about camaraderie. This isn't about coming together or joining forces. This isn't, I'm not concerned about what your blueprint says. They don't think that you want to work with them. They don't want, they think that you really don't care to see them eye to eye or them at the job site. How does Aries' partner view the relationship? How does Aries' partner view the relationship? I'm holding a lot of stress, Aries, over this reading right here. It's all creeping up in my shoulders, and oh God, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I wish I could go ahead and just, just grab through the camera and just wake something up. They view the relationship as cold, unfeeling. There's not a lot of emotion there. There's not a lot of emotion to give. They see the relationship as unsuccessful, unworthy, not worth it. They don't really have a lot of good things to say about you, like ever, or the relationship, as it were. They are very defensive. They have their boundaries on high alert, and they are just very tired. They're tired of going through this same thing over and over again. They're very emotionally unfulfilled or even codependent. So, Aries, this looks like it's pretty much cut and dry. Why isn't it cut and dry then? Let's look into the relationship itself. I want to see the key weaknesses. I want to see the key strengths, the key weaknesses, what the relationship needs to succeed, and most possible future outcome. There we go. Key strengths of the relationship between Aries and their partner, please. Key strengths. Judgment. Oh, and the Fool. So whether this came up, and it came up sideways, but whether it came up like this, with the taking leaps forward and don't ever come back, like, you know, that, or we have this irresponsible where I just keep giving you chance after chance after chance. That's a weakness? I mean, that's a strength? Jesus. What are the weaknesses? Lack of action, lack of passion, lack of drive. If I ask you to take out the trash 23 times and you've actually only taken the trash out 0 times, this is kind of what it is. It's like every request or idea from one another kind of goes unacted upon. I can't say it goes unnoticed because it's noticed. I think it's disrespectfully disregarded. What does the relationship need to succeed? What does this relationship need to succeed? Okay, this could be new jobs. This could be the seed of a new living establishment, you know? This could be money. This could be income. This could be both carrying your fair share, um, like roommates. And the most possible future outcome is that it's going to stay kind of stagnated, kind of emotionally unbalanced, disrest, impatience, and lack of tolerance, lack of strength, drive, support. Nasty, nasty Aries. But y'all two are bound, irrevocably bound. So be it a long-term marriage or standing marriage, uh, parent, child, um, worker, co-worker, whatever it is, I do see that it's time to make a move. It's time for us to come out of the cave, out of the closet, so to say. It's time for us to take responsibility and really own up to what it is that we need to do. We can't just rest on our laurels anymore. Whatever is being requested, there needs to be some sort of resolve. I do see a need for resolve here, Aries. There may continue to be the emotional distress, But for the most part, you can do your part to clear it up just a little bit. Let's pull some clarifiers. Seven of Pentacles. I see that it's not a proper inventory that they're taking, or maybe they're still kind of thrown about planting more seeds versus ripping it all up and just saying to heck with it all. They could possibly accept money over emotions. I see the Knight of Cups in reverse because it's story time, of course. Why wouldn't it be story time? The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse again. And the Chariot in reverse again. There could be children involved. But what we have is an emotionless person on one side. We have the children in the middle, and we have somebody that's not very passionate or action-oriented on the other side. This is leading to the emotional disrest and discord and not being able to move past or surpass this emotional blockage or this relationship blockage. Yeah, 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 I hear you. It's like I need to pick that deck up, but I cannot stop shuffling this deck. There we go, baby. The Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the Four of Wands in reverse, coupled with the Seven of Swords. All right, it's time for y'all to be honest with y'all selves. Really dig deep because the foundation here is not very supportive. So even if there are children involved, it's time for you to take a really good look at it. I think the person that you're dealing with is kind of at that point. So maybe you want to lean over and take a look at their paper, you know, get a good bead on what's transpiring here or what you should actually be talking about. There should be a rising above. There should be an ability to step up and get over the wounds or get over what the small interference is. I see that whatever is stopping you from taking action, so be it that they're always complaining. So if I can't do anything right, why do anything at all? You understand? But when do we allow ourselves to be the bigger person? Or do we always expect hate begat hate, fight and fire with fire? Or do we step out of our insanity and try something different? Skin the cat just a little bit to the left, you know? I see the High Priestess in the upright. It's time for an emotional journey. It's time for some sort of steps forward and making it through. Really paying attention to what you want, and what you desire, and what you need, and what is best for everybody. Remain balanced and really go within and trust your intuition on this. But mull it around a little bit first before you actually reach your destination, the conversation. I see the Wheel of Fortune. I do see a lot of bickering. I do see a lot of back and forth. There's a white peacock and a black snake fighting here in the Wheel of Fortune. But it is a forward movement. And there are other entities here. I see a snake biting the other snake and another swan or another white peacock kind of looking in but not helping. So maybe it might be time to address these other situations to kind of get the ball moving. There's something that's obviously the other person or you might have a monkey on their back that's kind of fueling the fire but not being a part of the solution. And then, of course, we could also have an onlooker that one of the other parties could be acting out extra in front of. See the Seven of Swords in reverse here. This is time to look at, like I said, our part. Stop deceiving ourselves and saying that it's the other person, it's the other person, it's this, it's that, it's the other. Learn how to grow and come together. Jesus, Aries, it really is time. Because if this relationship is indeed bound at the hip, you understand? If it's either the key weakness, the key strengths of being able to jump and move forward, but never being able to return, or being so irresponsible and not taking care of your own affairs and constantly being given a second chance, whatever shoe fits, Aries, it's time to put that thing on and strut your stuff in it. Because when I use the pun soul searching, please make sure they're your feet. Indeed. So, Aries, that's pretty much all I have for you this week. If you'd like to know or see more, you can go down to dredgehivetarot.com. To win, you can win a free personal reading. If not, book a reading. Get the answers that you seek and you need. If you'd like, comment, subscribe. You can be updated next time, next week, when I do a freestyle reading. Now, this isn't the 9-card spread at the beginning of the month. This isn't the relationship spread. And this isn't the extended readings, exposing your person. This is a freestyle reading. This is everything the Spirit just needs you to know. It's like the salt and pepper on top of this, just makes it complete. So, until next time, Aries, thanks for stopping by at Dredge Hive.